everyone, Tracy here with Paper Closet Designs, and today's video I'm going to show you how to assemble this Z-fold card. This is my wedding card. If you'll remember, I did one at Christmas time with the poinsettia, and this is the same thing, but we're going to do these layered roses, and they're not hard by any means, but I wanted to assemble this card so I can show you how I did those roses. So we're gonna just set everything aside. You'll have your pieces for your rose, which I'll show you in a minute, and your leaves. You'll have your engagement ring with a diamond, or you can cut it out of whatever color you want so that it's the right color stone, and the wedding ring or the men's ring. And then you'll have your layered heart. You'll have the base heart, and then this is kind of the shadow, which is going to show you where to place your flowers and everything. And then your decorative panels that go on the inside, and your card. So when you get your card base, you're going to go ahead and fold it so that it's got a mountain valley fold. So if it were not folded already, I would fold this middle score up towards me. And then this second score line right here, I would fold down or away from me. So you've got the mountain and the valley fold. So all you're going to do for this part is we're going to go ahead and tape these two decorative panels, and they kind of form a frame, and they go on the inside, just like that. And then the second one, and this is so you could write a message or hand stamp something or whatever you want, and it's going to go right in here. And then I had to pause and go cut this piece, or not cut it, excuse me, find it. I dropped it on the floor. So this is your piece that goes right here along the edge. And it's an optional piece, but it just gives that a little bit more color. I kind of like it. So I'm just going to tape it up, and then it's going to go on the inside right here along this score line, just like that. Okay, so there is your Z-fold card, and you'll notice that you've got the little color on there. Okay, next up, we're going to work on our heart. So I'm going to take my base heart and just put some glue on it, or some tape. And then I'm going to tape it right here to the background scalloped heart. And now we're going to want to use our glue. So I'm going to take my wedding ring, the band, and just glue it on there. And there's no outline, so it doesn't really matter where you put it on there. And we're going to do the same with the engagement ring. I'm just going to kind of tip it up there a little bit. Then I'm going to take my diamond piece, and I just cut this out of white, but you could do anything. If you had like some glitter paper, that would be really cool. Or, you know, if your engagement ring was a ruby or a sapphire, you could do that. All right, now let's go ahead and work on this rose. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to glue our leaves on, and you could actually ink these up a little bit if you wanted to. They just glue right here, and that's why this shadow piece has this little kind of notched edge on the side, is it just shows you where to put your leaves. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my rose pieces and lay them out, and there are 5 pieces in different sizes, and then I'm just going to ink these up a little bit. Totally optional. You don't have to do that. I'm just going to do it, and I'm going to do it really, really quick. If I wanted to take some time, I could really make this really pretty and, you know, crinkle it up, do whatever you want with it to just give it some more depth. I've done quite a few projects with this layered rose. I really like the way that it turns out, and it's so simple to do. And you can make it look however you want. You can do different colors of layers. So if you were going to do like a peace rose, you could do a yellow and a peach color and make it a peace rose. That would just be beautiful. So many things that you can do. The inking really does add to it. And then we're going to take and kind of curl those edges just a little tiny bit. And I'll show you how we're going to do that here in just one second. Okay, so that's good enough. Now you can do it with just your fingers and curl the edges up like that if you want to. And I'm not going to go all kinds of crazy. Or you can take, if you've got like a dowel or a pencil. I'm trying to grab my dowel out of there. That's not wanting to come. Come on. There's my dowel. So if you could also take a dowel or a pencil and just kind of pull those up. And I'm not going really crazy. I'm just giving it a little bit of bend to it or a little bit of curve to it so that when you layer it, it doesn't look like you have 5 circles piled on top of each other. That's all I'm doing with this. And then your bottom one. Okay, now I'm going to take my bottom petal and I'm just going to glue it right here on that little notch. Just like that. And that's why I put my rings on first, is because they do go underneath the flower. And then you just start building on top of your rose. So the smaller or the biggest one goes on top, and then the next one. And you want to kind of turn them so that they're not all facing the same direction, if that makes sense. So they're kind of overlapping a little bit. And it doesn't really matter which way, because if you get those all going a little bit different direction, it's just going to look like a little rose. And then you've got your centerpiece, and there's a couple of things that you could do. If you had some embellishments you could put there if you wanted to, or you can just kind of lightly ink this up. I'm using actually the same color of ink. It's just an old red Stampin' Up! Pad that I've had around forever. And I'm just going to put this right here. If you had like some little pearls, you could use that, whatever you want to do. Okay, so once that is there, now we need to glue our heart onto our Z-fold card. But I only want to glue it on this half here. So I'm going to remember which side it is. It's this side. I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to put tape on that side only. And I'm not even going to go down the middle. I'm just going to make sure that I get that half, which is actually the left-hand side when you turn it over. And then we're going to line it up and just glue it to that front piece. And that is all that there is to that wedding card Z-fold card. This is an A2 card, so it'll fit in your A2 envelope. You can hand stamp, put a message, write a message, whatever. You could even stick a gift card in there, you know, get one of those gift card pockets and stick it in there. Whatever you choose to do. Thank you for joining me today. Please hit subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. Ring the bell and have a great day.